When I was a young boy, my neighbor wowed me with his stories about World War II. He was a naval veteran who fought against General Rommel, the Desert Fox, in the North Africa campaign. I was amazed at all he had been through and had still lived through it. He risked his life for the protection of our freedom and the freedom of others. Sadly, Salvatore Lucido passed away in April 2006, at the ripe age of 95 years. His stories may not have been fully told, but parts still lie in my memory. Because of him, I now know what Veterans Day means. So many of us Americans fly our flag because we love the United States, and often we forget what this country stands for, how we got this freedom, and how we continue to keep it. Our veterans and those currently enlisted fought to keep us free, and they have risked their lives, lost them, and put them in danger so that we may continue to be free. Free to speak what we want, free to go wherever we want, free to practice whatever religion we want. The blood of countless fallen soldiers has paid for the rights that we take for granted each day. Many have lost their husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, and children for our freedom. Many do not believe in war. Personally, I don't. But we have to continue to fight for our freedom. No matter what we feel politically, we need to support our troops. Honor those who've already fought their wars and thank them each and every day. Not just on Veterans Day, but every day. If you can, find a way to thank those that are surviving today and serving. No loss of a veteran's life is ever a waste. No one has the right to determine whether or not that veteran made the right choice. He or she made it of their own free will, which makes it a wonderful gift and a sacrifice that should be treasured by all. Today is a meaningful day for all Americans. Everyone has been impacted by wars from the past and our most current war overseas. Some of us have lost loved ones in the armed services, and some of us have served in the past. Some of us will never know war, but all of us have benefited from the lives waged for our own personal freedoms. What matters are the precious lives that are in jeopardy every day. There are ordinary people that have decided to take a risk and assume the responsibility of defending the American dream. The dream that is different for everyone, but is essential towards how we live our lives and the need of protection. We all need to, on this day, take our hats off and appreciate all those who continue to fight and defend everything we're working for at this moment. On Veterans Day, we should not just remember those who have fought for American wars, but veterans of all countries, of all wars, of all nationalities. We should remember anyone who ever fought for the protection of liberty. Before he was hung by the British, Nathan Hale said, "I only regret that I have but one life to live for my country." I'm sure soldiers feel just the same. No one wishes to die in war. Soldiers sacrifice their lives for their country and the protection of our freedom, and I'm sure the fallen would risk their lives again if they had the chance. I'm grateful for what our servicemen have tried to protect, and I'm grateful for the continued service of the United States military in protecting our country. Veterans Day will always mean to me a day of remembrance, not only for the soldiers who lived through the wars, but also the fallen. All soldiers should be equally remembered for their continued contribution. I miss my neighbor Sam, and I will never forget the tales of war he told me. I'm proud of his and others' service towards our country, and I'm proud of him and other veterans. Because I'm able to bike through Sherborn unafraid. I'm able to speak my mind, I'm able to practice what I want, and I'm able to do countless other things that would not be possible had it not been for the contribution of so many Americans. Thank you.